Hey, how's it going, Beyonce Knolls? Rock here, doing a VOD review of Dragonshire. So it looks like this is your scrim the other day versus 30 Seconds to Mosh. So always a fun group of people. Born to Shine and Interested and everyone are super fun. So cool that you continue to play with Born and all of them. Let's dive right in. So it the looks like the game plan this time around is another 1-3-1 type of establishment. Looks like potentially Tassadar, Anchor, or Wave Clear. You can also run this as a 4-man. I like that you've got that flexibility. You can do which kind of makes sense here as you go. Their team, if you look a little bit more, so their team composition is very much a blow-up one-shot, right? Like, they want to get you to fight in tight corridors with tiny arms, right? If they are able to get Jaina Tychus on top of you from a Diablo combo or a flip into a root, pretty much everyone on your team will instantly die. There's people are not that tanky. A Nubrak might be able to survive the burst, but with them drawing Tychus into their damage structure, you have a hard time living. So you're going to have to do a really good job, Bo, of controlling vision and making sure that they don't get those engages. Because if they are able to get that engage on you, there's not a lot that Opiates can do to help, right? Like, yes, he can take more healing with some of his talents, but he doesn't have a cleanse. So if you guys are engaged on, you will be engaged on. There's not a lot that can be done. So yeah, you see they took priority on the wave clear, but they didn't rotate through the triangle. Oh, there they go. Oh, that mic. So a little bit interesting there. Okay, so as we're going through, we're going to continue our 1-3-1. Obviously, just keep playing safe, Erica. Yep, just clear the wave safely. Way to be there, Bo, to make sure that we didn't miss any XP globes. That's a little dangerous middle there on your overextension, but that's why a new brat can control the middle, right? You can get away, you can just dive away if you're in danger. So, looks like everyone's safe. Alright, let's see what you guys decide to do at 1 minute. So, it's going to be easy camp. Sounds good? Right, and so you might actually get to see here, if they're going to continue to rotate as 4, you might get to see some of the power of the 1-3-1, right? Yep, and you're in the bush, you got vision of it. Be careful with your bugs turned on, Bo. Like, if you didn't want to reveal that you were there, you just kind of gave away that you and your bugs. Erica just missed the globe there, just barely. Alright, so once again, we're running and covering. Yep, so we're trying to hold bottom. So, Greyman's heading top for a potential gank. That looks like fun. Even if you don't get a gank, just harassing the offlaner can be a good opportunity. So, obviously, make sure we're communicating that we've got mid or not. Right? I'll come back to what you guys just did here. It looks like you almost got a kill. But just making sure that we always know what our game plan is. It looks like you guys already communicated. Don't worry about mid. Don't worry about bottom. We're going to get top. Right? And that's important, because if you guys aren't communicating that, that will be difficult for you to win. You saw that they had 4 bottom, right? So, or no, you only see 3 bottom. Is there a 4th one mid? Should everyone do? No, they did have 4 bottom. Okay. Sorry. Cheating. So they had 4 bottom, so you knew not to worry about it. And as long as you guys were communicating by getting top, you're going to get top. The Orc is a hard one to gank, right? With Spooky Walk, so you have to pretty much engage on him when he's overextended, and then do as much damage as possible to his body. You have to pretty much do it twice. It's very hard to kill a Leoric 1v1 or 2v1 when he's at full health. So, and then he also took the really good level 1 talent here, so you're going to have a hard time killing him just because every 10 minions die, he gets health and mana. So, all good. I'm glad that you guys are putting pressure up here. Let's see if we can do it. We'll back this up real quick, because it looked like you almost got a kill. So let's see if this is us playing patient or what happened here. So, falling again. So, good job not pushing for that camp. Or pushing for the point, being down numbers. Yep, just keep playing safe. Good clear from Erica. So did they push too far here? Yep, they did. Hey, well done. Way to be there. Great wall. Science Pulse a little late, but I think that's just communication and understanding of where we're supposed to be. So because of that, you guys were able to win top. This is effectively a 3v3 because they have no health. Look at that. You guys are able to push them back. Careful on your engage here. Obviously, they have someone mid. It's a good silence puddle. It should stop Diablo from getting a kill. Ooh, it's going to be close. Well done. Just be careful but not body blocking each other in this choke, because Diablo, that's what he wants, is to body blocking the choke. So Greyman's doing the camp, which is great. He might need a health. He probably took 1 minion and then caught the wave. Either way, just make sure that we're controlling vision more here, Bo. Because we don't know. So, okay, it looks like we're fine. But just making sure that, like, stepping to the point when it makes sense. Because right now we don't see half of their players. Diablo is showing mid, trying to make sure that you guys don't get lost to dragon. See, that's where they were. And so if we don't know where they are, we need to be worried about them potentially invading Greymane, since Greymane's doing this camp by himself. And like, you guys are effectively doing nothing here. Right? Like, not that you're not supposed to be here, just we're not completing anything, we're not getting tempo, we're not doing anything on the map. So just leaving people down here isn't great, but understood. Okay, you just saw Diablo walk to the bottom camp here. So are we going to fight them on that bottom camp? Because if we are, we're down players again. Look, you see how there's sweat here? That's good damage there. That wallbang's going to hurt. Okay, you're fine. So just being able to acknowledge where are we getting our advantage, right? And we are getting our advantage top. You see Greymane's up there harassing him, so that's going great. Way to dig out, Bo. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. That's why you're the vision tank. Just playing safe at this point, right? Because what are they doing? They're losing on XP. Well, they would be. Yeah, they're losing on XP, right? Because Greymane just caught mid. So Greymane needs to be careful. That's a dangerous rotation. I'm glad you're getting the camp, but just be careful without vision of where they're coming. They could have caught you in the triangle there. Good damage, good output. Good safety, right? Like I said, right now, you guys, it may not feel like you're winning, right? Because what have you been doing? You've been, tug of war fighting down here on the bottom and almost dying. It's like it doesn't feel like we're winning. It feels like the game's dead even. Which, to be fair, this game is actually going pretty good. Both teams are playing it fairly well. I would like to see you guys abuse your macro strength a little bit more. But overall, it's going pretty good. If we were to look at the lanes, right? Like, there's not a lot of damage done here, but this is untouched. Here, you have wall damage done. They have not really touched yours, right? So overall, lanes are about the same, right? We look at XP at this point, everything's about the same, right? Minions are almost identical. Mercs are almost identical. Passive is identical, right? Like, there hasn't been, quote-unquote, any breakout plays. Anything amazing's happening. But the thing is that you guys have been able to keep the tempo after the first push to where it's a tug of war that seems to be in your favor. So just making sure that you guys abuse that fact. Because right now, you keep being ahead and then not doing anything with it. And I'm not saying you have to dive these towers or something like that. But it's like, but just, hey, if we, do I really need Opiates and Bow here when nobody's showing? And Tassadar can clear the lane instantly with a W and a Q. Like, just making sure that it's identified of what you want to do and what you're supposed to do. So, I like the beetle check. Good digging away, way to play safe. Right? Like, in my mind, outside of them having a camp here, that you guys don't need to be here. Like, I like that Calm is going up to help there. But, like, I don't think you guys need to be down here as 3, outside of helping to clear this camp. So, they've been missing for way too long. Bo needed to check this earlier. If they were still down there, Bo needed to check that. I'm glad that you guys checked it safely, right? Like, nobody died, so you guys are doing well. You're just getting advantage elsewhere on the map, right? Like, Greymane just took this whole wall. Remember I showed you the wall wasn't even dead? You just got the whole wall for free because they tried to take this camp bottom, and this camp bottom got nothing. So you guys are up on 10s. Mid needs to be careful here. There's no vision of 2. So there's the Jaina. But yeah, like, you guys pretty much got the whole wall mid for free because they decided to take the bottom camp that you guys cleared with 3. This is a great disengaging cocoon. Right? We see that we've got 1 mid, 1 top. We can't fight. Don't take the uneven fight. Great shove, right? Ooh, that was really close, Erica. That would have been definitely a kill. So, this is great. And just communicating who needs to be where, right? Like, Dahaka says he's got top. Oh, this is dangerous. Alright. So let's just quickly talk about this one. This game goes on for a long time, so I'm not going to be able to talk about everything. But I just want to talk about, again, what our posturing and what we're doing, what that means. Okay. So we disengage. We don't have Cocoon anymore. Okay. There are 4 bottom. The first thing needs to be said is there's 4 bot, right? And then as soon as Leo shows on top point, so right here, we missed our chance. So we have no Cocoon. We have no wall, right? Like, we should not be looking for engages right now as the 3 of us, right? Comb's coming down. Comb almost gets a kill here. Wow. Hold on. Jaina threw ring. Look at that panic. Comb fear into the captain. So, yeah. I thought I heard the ring cue. Okay. So right here, I'm not sure what's being communicated, right, as far as what we want to do or how we want to do this. But we have comb mid, so we don't have to force. We have Dahaka top. Someone between Ramsey and Comb should be saying, I have the point, or I've got it covered. So that way you guys don't have to force into 4. Right now there's not 4. But it's just something to be aware of, is if you're forcing for this point, it should be with purpose. Right? So right here, who should be on the point? This is going to happen often, is who should be on the point. There's not necessarily a right answer, but I can definitely tell you who should not be on the point. Let's think about this. Who should not be on the point? Tassadar. Tassadar has no movement, no mobility, and has the furthest range of all of the heroes. Tassadar should not be on the point. Right? Opiates, sure, like, is a support, and so a lot of time you don't put your support on holding points, but Opiates has shove. Right? So if things go wrong, Opiates can hopefully heal himself, and he's got shove. Bo can be on the point, but Bo can also be warding. Bo was warding, right? And now they're coming in. So now that you see that they're collapsing in, Erica should be prioritizing wave clear. Right? They have vision of you because of where the wave's set. So if we are on top of our wave clear, say it's like the waves are then meeting up here, and so then they don't have vision that you two are back here. And so I don't know if Bo just dug out immediately because he saw the D from Tychus come out, but he dug so far that now Erica, who shouldn't be up here, is getting isolated and blown up. And there's literally nothing you could do. They didn't even need the light bomb. And then Opiates dies too? Nope, we're good. So, little things, right? Like, this is how you improve from, like, gold to platinum stuff, is positioning. Because it's little things, right? Like, nothing necessarily was terribly wrong there. They initiated well, right? They landed their wallbang combo. They put damage on the target. That's what they're supposed to do. So it's like, but the thing is that if we know that they're 4, which they've been all game, 4 bottom, there's no reason for all 3 of us to be on this point. And the whole reason we take a Nubarak or other vision tanks on this map is because he's got a GTFO available every time he wants it. Right? And it's going to be very hard to lock him down, especially since his E is unstoppable. Well, at least he's unstoppable while burrowing. So, burrowing. But yeah, so I said, so little things, right? So even though we lost that, we're still ahead on the points. Combs in trouble middle here now, potentially overextended. Not sure where that bullet went. Did the bullet even hit Leo? I don't know. But you see they've made the rotation up here now, so poor Ramsey's probably dead. He's going to try and waddle away. Wow. They didn't bring any DPS with them. Great tongue. Oh my gosh. Yes. Punish this Diablo. Get him. Get him. One more tongue. Oh, you got entombed. Okay. Going back. All right. You guys won bottom. Good job. So, you guys get top here. Greymane's going mid. Greymane shouldn't be able to get this. You also aggro the minion. Yeah. Okay. Good tug of wars, guys. Way to get back. We'll go back to bow vision again here. So, we stabilized. We came back. Like I said, look at that. Your wave's instantly cleared. Combs doing camp things again. Well done. Let's keep playing the macro. They're all missing right now, so Bo, you should be finding where they are. You should be finding where they are. Right? You're literally not catching soak, not doing anything. You're just revealing to them that you were here. Right? See, now you see this is not you still have it. Yep, you still have a GTFO, right? Like you even though you face checked that bush. That's why you were, that's a vision tank, right? You didn't know where anyone was. They were gone off the map for 10 seconds. And what did you do? You spun in circles in vision. If you want to get to spin in circles, do it behind the gate at least, right? Don't spin in circles where they can see you. Because they're like, all right, we're going to initiate on this guy. He's not paying attention. Or he's taunting us. So, right? So I'm like, I would have rather, if you know that we're going to be taking this camp, right? I would have rather figured out where they were. So if you walk up to like here and cue the bush, that will give you vision of where they are. If you want your beetles to help find vision, right, you can walk up here in beetle and it will walk to the nearest lane, right? Or you can walk up right here in beetle and it will walk to the nearest lane. So I'm like, but obviously you don't want to be face first checking this bush. Like, I know you can do it as a Nubarak, but like if you had the tools and people were available, where like you weren't going to use your stun anytime soon, like, Yeah, I would have liked for you to have found vision before this, whether it be in this bush or in this triangle. Like, Dragonshire, especially because we keep leaving Greymane by himself, which isn't bad. Like, Greymane can do camps by himself, but if you leave him by himself, how much health... Look at this. Anyone can come in and kill him. Right? Like, hey, I haven't seen Tychus in a while. I haven't seen Jane in a while. You know, Comb's working on this camp, and then Tychus just drops his laser. And then it's like, Comb has to leave. He can't fight that. And so it's like, he might just die. And if he doesn't die, he now gave up the camp that he worked so hard for. And Tychus had to just waltz on over. Because we have no control of the vision middle, and we had no control of the vision here. Right? And, like, Ramsey's dueling up here. He can't watch Leo. So, just little things. So, you see the lasers here. Obviously, we don't want to engage. It's a good silence, good damage for America. Way to work down that laser. You see that they're 4 bot again. We need to be careful. There's the ring. There's the cocoon. This feels very... Whoa, there we go. Okay, now it makes sense. You guys had comb coming down. I didn't have comms. I was like, this is so disjointed. Like, Bo's engaging as they're engaging. Everyone's just throwing their R's. But yes, now it makes sense. Cool. Yep, siege what you can. They're dead. Siege, siege, siege. Grammy needs to be safe. We're missing people. Right? So they're showing 2 top, 1 mid. Keep sieging. Okay. In the situation when you know you are going to siege, do not send your sieger away. Greymane would have taken out that whole wall by himself. And you would have had a whole minion wave to push with this. Like 2 minion waves to push with this. Don't send your sieger away if you know you're going to hit the buildings. Right? Send Erica to go clear. You know, or just 4-man's clear and have Ramsey clear. Right? Ramsey doesn't need to win top point. Sure, having the dragon's nice. But remember, this game's a tug of war. Like, you guys are playing a 1-3-1 macro style. Like, you're not necessarily going to need this. Getting this is great, because maybe you can get mid. But as you saw, they put 2 mid. They put 2 mid because they were afraid that you were going to cap it. Right? So, if you know that you want to siege, keep your Greymane down here. Hit the building. Don't send your sieger away. I 100% think that building's dead if Greymane's here. Right? Like, look at this. You have them pinned. Right? They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do we let them get the dragon? The answer is no, I don't want them to get the dragon. Okay, well, how do I make sure we win the dragon? Well, Leo's like, I can't win top for free. I can't win top for sure. Right? So I can't go top. And then the bottom people are like, I can't go bottom because look at them. They're sieging in. We're not going to be able to push to that point. So the only way for them to stop the dragon is to throw 5 people middle. You guys, seriously, like, this building was 100% dead if Greymane was here. So I'm like, so just don't feel like you have to force. Yes, the threat of being here is good because, you know, then obviously we can get the dragon. But as soon as they commit 5, like, if they rotate all 5 down here, guess what? Dahaka Global's in, and now it's 5v5. And you got the whole building and maybe this bottom camp for free, too. So, little things. We do see that they're rotating down to you. Oh no, Diablo's still mid. So they're trying to get Comb. Comb's free. Looks like their engage is a little disoriented there. Looks like you guys are collapsing. Can we find it? Who are you going on, Bo? There you go. There's the cocoon. Oh, we're playing for dragon. I see. Okay, good job. Dragon secured. Bullets down. What do you want to go with this dragon? Okay. So, looks like you're about to do it. But, okay, yeah, you're doing it. Okay, in my opinion, early dragons, just go for siege damage, get split value. Right? Unless you have, like, a Sylvanas or something, and you can disable buildings and push for core, just open up the map. Right? Like, they want to fight you. Oh, boy. Yep. So that's exactly why I didn't want you to be together. Because that's their win condition, right? We talked about it when we started. They want, if they can land their flip into stun or whatever, like that's their wombo combo. They want to just sit there and fight you and kill you. The best person to kill the dragon on their team is Leoric and Tychus. So if you put the dragon away, right, then they have to choose. What do we do? Do we go for the dragon? Or do we take our win condition, which is to fight them? And if their win condition is to fight you, you don't have to fight them. You guys are up a full, almost half a level here, right? So if we would have sent the dragon top right away, or if it's not safe for you guys to be middle and it's safer for you to be top, send the people top and leave the dragon middle. Like, whichever one. But just, like, don't be with the dragon since that's their win condition kill comp. And so now that we don't see any of them. Right? First thing, we don't see any of them. So, Bo, what should you be doing? You should be getting vision. Right? Whether it's on the rotation up to here. Right? At least this bush. Because they all left out of vision. So we at least want to see here. So that way Ramsey knows how many are coming for him. Okay? We see 2 here. So now we see them. We want to back up. Right? We see Leo's bottom. So the dragon's going uncontested right now. So we should back up. Well done. Okay. Are we looking for a fight right here? Think, just, like I said, look, numbers up. Dragon's winning top for free. We really don't want to take an even fight. Because even fights when someone's in an objective tends to be a loss. So don't take even fights. Only fight when you have an advantage. Right? This is a great heads-up play from Born. Just 100%. Like, most Anduins will not light bomb themselves and run in and make a stun. Most Anduins will light bomb the tank and other stuff. But this is just a heads-up play from Born. But we really shouldn't be here. Right? Like, we're about to run in. So they landed the comp. They landed the stun. Captain had a beautiful ring, which turns into a beautiful APOC, which turns into an Entomb. There's literally nothing you can do. There's 5 of them mid. We didn't have vision that that's what they were trying to do, but we know that's their win condition. So we need to be playing like, hey, our dragon's winning top. Let's just back up. Hey, like, right? The dragon's going to get this whole freaking building. Well, he would, but now he probably can't because they're going to come up and try and kill him. So. But it's a slippery dinosaur. He'll be fine. See. So, yeah, little things. I think you guys are still way ahead this game. I know that look like they got a cool killer combo on you, but, like, that's the only way they can win is if they all push R. So, not saying that they're not skilled, just that's their win condition. This is dangerous here, Comb. You don't have vision of anyone, and you just went mid. Oh, okay, you guys were talking about killing him. Well done. Okay, never mind. Take that back. You guys had called that you were going for him. Alright, doing camp things. Yep, yep, yep. Bo, get vision. Yep, yep, yep. Now we can answer bottom. Potentially is a 4v4. Not sure why we shoved Diablo there. Feel free to save your shove sometimes, Opiates. Like, as much as it's good to shove him away. See, look right here. Beautiful combo, guys. Like, right here, Opiates. You were talking about if you had shove, right? You just use your shove. If you had shove right here, you could shove Diablo that was just cocooned back into your base. And now he dies. Right? Your shove here wasn't to save or peel anyone. Like, it just was shoved. Like, I understand it's a short cooldown, right? Your shove's, like, literally right back up. But, like, if you had shove, you could have positioned on this side of Diablo and shoved him into your base. I think he still dies. He doesn't have souls. Nicely done. Did you dig in here, Ramsey? I did not see if you did, but what good tongue there. Great job taking what's in front of you. What else can you take? Good job sieging. Yes, yes, yes. Siege, siege, siege. You have a Grey Mane. Hit the buildings. Well done. You guys are still up all game. Yep. I agree with get the camp. There's no need to force this like you can sorry. You can get the camp if the dragon's not free. Their backup is 5. We saw 2 bottom, right? The assumption is that we're probably not going to be able to get this dragon for free. So since we can't get it for free, let's take more stuff on the map. So my immediate instinct of take the camp, yes, that's good. But if for some reason you saw that there were 4 down here, right? you might be able to sneak this dragon. A new Brat can quickly get on here and you guys could be set, right? Because there's no interrupts coming mid. Dahaka's already one top. You could potentially get the dragon. So, but I like the immediate call to go to the camp. Oh, hey, enough players showed you guys changed your plan. Free dragon. Look at that. Good job. Good job, good job. Okay. I like opening up the map. I don't like this. Oh my goodness. You just saw what happened middle when they land all of their R buttons, right? When they wombo combo you to death. Let's go stand in a tiny choke area so I can get wombo combo death again. Hey. So number one, great job getting the keep. You saw them hard commit down here. Well done getting the keep for free. It's 100% the right call. Just be aware, right? They got you with their R buttons at the end. Just be aware. Don't give them the fights that they want. But this is a free building. Well done. Good heads up play. Good calling from whoever made that, Bo, whatever. Great job taking the keep. Right? Typically people don't end through top, but doesn't mean you can't. Great job taking this keep. It sucks that we lost 2 players, or 3 players, but good job taking the keep. 2 players. Whew, calm. Okay. All right, this is dangerous. 100% dangerous. Leave, leave, ping, 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 leave. They're going to invade this. And Comb's dead. Right, like you literally saw them right here, and you saw Diablo walk up this way. You're down players. As much as you want to do that, you can't, right? Like, or if you could, Comb had to be there ASAP. Comb couldn't be dancing in the dragon here, whatever happened that he got caught out. So, okay. So we're just giving them little opportunities to come back in this game. You guys are still really far ahead. So, we said just to give the building, which is fine. We're not 5. We do need to eventually answer that. We probably don't need this many people down here. Wait, what are we doing? Okay. We're probably reorganizing our thoughts after everyone died. So, okay. Cool. Well done. Okay. Just reset, guys. Get your vision. Good beetles here. You got vision there. Well done. So we see that they're here. Okay. Do we want to force a fight as 5? We're still not 5, so we don't want to force any fights. Right? They're heading... Oh, Diablo just showed, so going to the bottom camp.
It won't be long before the shrines are ready for the...
Make sure if you're using those beetles on purpose, right? You just drop 2 beetles into the lane. You just showed where you were, Bo, if they're watching your beetles closely. Way to control the vision. Remember, the beetles provide vision in the direction that they walk. If you wanted this beetle to scout this bush, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way. When you push the beetle here, it's going to go to the nearest lane, which is north. Versus if you're standing right here, it'll go to the nearest lane, which is south. So whatever you want your beetles to scout for you, make sure you plan that way. But you're giving up 2 beetles every time you do that. Because you've got your number 1 beetle is just turned on all the time, which isn't bad. It's just if you want to use this beetle without having to toggle the button, do it mounted. Because then all you have to do is unmount, and then you will spawn a beetle. Right? Like, so if you just mount, unmount, you spawn a beetle that way too if you leave this always on. So, just a heads up, because you are revealing yourself. And so now we don't have vision of this triangle. That's a good engage. It's a silencing entomb, light bomb. Wow, Ramsey's here. Can we make it work? That's a great kill. Ramsey needs to live. Run, Speedy Dahaka. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. That was a really good engage from them. I said we need to be controlling vision a little bit better. Diablo should not be getting easy engages on our squishy targets. Good dig in, Ramsey, to save that fight. There we go, right? We found him in the bush. That's what the beetles are for. We don't want to fight them. They're, literally, look at the map. There we go. I was going to say, someone has to answer top. Now that he's answered top, now we can do something. Right? Because now we have numbers up. Wherever we are, we have numbers up. Right? This is even. Dahaka won't have Z for a little bit. Right? 20 seconds on Z. So don't take the fight unless it makes sense. Just keep your pressure up. We face check the bush again. Really close to almost getting out. Right? Yes, you can get out, but you didn't have your healer. So unless the fight's literally over in half a second from all of your stuns, you can't be there. So, tiny mistakes. I think I said if he didn't leave the bush, you got to check the bush again. Whether it be Erica or you or somebody check the bush. So we don't take fights. That was a forced fight we didn't need to take. Okay, so let's reset. They should be able to get the dragon here. Yep. Good try. Good try to stop it. I don't know what Opiates is doing down there. I'm guessing Opiates tried to do something to stop the dragon from being captured. Into missed. You guys are fine. There we go. Well done. Good kill. Okay, they put Jaina in the dragon. Are we looking for a kill here? Because they're 5v5 again, and Dahaka's not here. Hey, good moves. Able to dodge the APOC that way. Dahaka is digging in now. We are looking. That's a great tongue. Way to keep him in the silence puddle. That silencing entomb's going to hurt. Well done. Rewind. Yep. Well done. That's a free Jaina. Just watch the Anduin yoink. That's fine. Well done, guys. Okay, what do we do with it? That's 3 dead. If the answer is take bottom building, I agree. Okay. Just remember, you have Greymane. Like, top 3, top 2, top 1, potentially Sieger in the game. Take what's hardest free. Right? Even if you just break down the wall. Right? You have 30 seconds. This is a dead keep. Like, you guys should almost be thinking, do we core? When you have Greymane and you have Beetles. Right? Like, you guys should be asking that type of question. Not that these camps are bad. Right? Like, you are taking control of the map. You are getting the camps. But do you need the camps to take this building? No. But by the time we get to the building, now they have a chance to counterattack us. Because we've wasted 20 of those seconds to now get here. Like, we just now got here, and now they'll be up to potentially save this building. They can't, because you have Greymane and all your people. But you guys could, like I said, that's potentially a core if you guys would have went straight to the building, saw how much time you had left, and maybe look for core. Okay, so you guys are debating on what to do now. Dragon's almost up, so we should be thinking dragon play. Like, they have so much homework. We should be looking to get a free dragon here. This should be a game-ending dragon. You got the keep. This is a game-ending dragon if you can get it right now. Don't overextend. Where are they? Oh, no. And then we're not really... Yeah, you guys tried to take too much this time. Right? Like, we were sieging and pushing up here. This Entomb's going to land and going to get Comb killed. Actually, you probably 3-die here. But, like I said, I'm like, they have so much homework to do. Just force the dragon. Right? Like, if instead of being here, if we had Dahaka top... Right, because Dahaka can global in, and the 4 and 3 of us bottom, or 2 of us bottom, or whatever. Like, whoever's safest down here bottom. Maybe Tassadar. Actually, probably Greymane. Greymane bottom, right? And then Tassadar here. Like, Tassadar, Nubrax, Dukov here. And we see their 5-man running at us to try and stop the dragon. We say, hey, back up. Because if they're doing that, that means they're not saving their core. Right? Like, don't force fights. Oh my gosh, you guys got out. That shouldn't happen either. Alright, well, Leoric or Diablo was trigger shy there. That was a good engage from them if they could have gotten it. Yep, don't take the fight. That's a great shove. Oh my gosh. This is not a good engage. This is bad. This is now a 5v3 and you just dug in. You need to rewind and get out. Oh no. Goodbye, Erica. Yeah. You gotta do one. Fight or play for the dragon. You can't do both. And this is 100% you trying to do both. I saw it too, right? The Jaina's right there. She's right there. We can get her, guys. Ding, 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 ding. We can get her. I can see the bloodlust in your eyes from here. Like, I know you want it, but no. You can't take that fight. Alright. I'm going to speed through the rest of this. I think I've said enough. You guys just pretty much win this game through macro. They never be able to catch back up. You guys get the bottom thing here, so they don't get to channel the dragon. Yep. You're fine. Walk away. Yep. This is dangerous, but you can get this. Okay, we saw they have vision. They took top. That's safe now. Yep. So we just clear. We see that's 4 bottom. We just go top. Yep. So Dahaka gets that. Okay. Be careful. This is where... I'm glad we're available for the poke. Good job not showing. Well done. Yep. We just play Ring Around the Rosie at this point. Dahaka doesn't have dig. He dug top to secure the dragon. This is still very dangerous on Yukon. We know Diablo's right here. We know he's right here. Bush. 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 Oh my gosh, no. Alright. So, of all the targets to entomb, this isn't the worst. Not that Bo's not useful, but Bo's already blown Cocoon, so we might be able to get a kill. So, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, Bo's just dead. But Jaina probably dies too. Oh, we were so split. We could not engage there. Oh my gosh. Alright, speed it up. That's 100%. That one there is 100% not controlling vision. I saw on the mini-map and on comb screen that Diablo was right here. If you would have just checked this bush for Diablo, you probably delete him before the entomb comes out. But instead, we like engaged past him, which now created a weird dynamic, right? Like if you look at this real quick, look at where when you take this engage. I am only using your guys' cam, right? Like, look at where our team is. There's no way that anyone can follow up on anything you do here, Bo. Right? Like, this is 2 screens away. Or this is a screen away, right? Like, Stukov might be able to silence something. Greymane will have to expose himself to maybe do something. Erica can't reach anything. Like, she can Q the Leoric here. WQ the Leoric here. But the Cocoon is so far forward that no one can follow up on it. Ramsey's nowhere in range. He used Dig, right, to go up here to secure the point, so he doesn't have Dig to re-engage. Yeah. Just too deep. And then Opiates tried, but the whole wall interaction thing for shoving that didn't help. So, and then you guys are just too split. You're dead. Good attempt. Alright. So, they get the dragon. We clear the things. They get the dragon. And then they correctly knock down mid. And then they start going mid again. Good. As I said, they should not go bottom because bottom is so far pushed. I actually don't like that their Tychus isn't here. Is Leo in the dragon? Leo's not in the dragon. Where the heck is their Leo? This is wrong. Jaina does so much more siege damage than Leoric. Leoric should be in the dragon. They had all the time in the world to make a choice here. Tychus should be... This is 100% wrong from them. Your 2 best siegers are Jaina and Tychus. And you've put dragon siege into it. You had all day in the world to take this dragon, and they chose to put Tychus down here. I don't like this at all. I'm like, are they trying to look for a kill? Because how do they kill things now? Even if they do lane the entomb. Right? There's no damage. So I don't know. That's wrong. Yep, you're able to fight past them now. Leo did show up. Let's see real quick how you guys take this fight. They didn't even get the keep. See Cocoon. You overused your Qs too fast here, Bo. Space them out with your rewind. We're on 2 different targets here. Silence Puddle is not on the engaged targets. Let's make sure that we're silencing and engaging on the same targets. Okay, good job living. We didn't die, that's important. Okay, do they stay too long? Is that how you win this game? That's a good stun. That's good damage. Right, they pretty much have nothing left to do. They shouldn't be here anymore. They have no health on any of their dragon. They're behind on the map. Do you guys just catch them overextending? Kicked away. I see that. Yep, they just stayed too long. You get the kill. And work together. Find another kill. Yep, there it is. And that's game. Yep, GG. You go core finally. Look how fast this core drops, by the way. Normal speed. Oh. Like, Greymane didn't even go Worgen form. There you go. I was like, you guys had that core. Alright. You guys honestly were ahead that whole game. I don't think you deserve to lose that game at all. You guys made mistakes, but it wasn't enough to lose you the game. So, well played. I think I gave you plenty of things to work on there. Little things of engagement, little things about controlling vision, making sure we're taking advantage when we can get it, and also make sure that we siege and use our tools. Doesn't have to always be Greymane equals siege, but like when you have the chance to take a building, take a building. Like I almost think you should have went core the first time because you had 40 seconds if 3 people did. But just my thought. All right, have a good one. Catch you later.